Most of the time we are worried about something that can't be changed anymore. You know, things that aren't even relevant, they still bother us. And I feel like that's normal, you know, because some things are very, I don't know, they're very impactful in our life, I would say. And I don't know. I feel like there's a ton of power in just being here now in the present moment and letting go. Because, I mean, you can't change the past, but you can change what will happen. You know, and the here and now is all that we can control. You know what I'm saying? We can only control what we do, what we say, how we feel, and what we think. To some extent, I feel like you guys can agree, to some extent. But because of the past trauma, because of the things that happened in the, you know, to us, it changes. But I feel like we lose a lot of our power in giving it away to things that don't matter anymore. And I'm not saying they don't matter. I'm not saying that, you know, your past didn't affect you. I'm saying that it's never too late to change. It's never too late to go back to feeling how you were before that thing happened. I'm saying that there will always be problems in your life. No matter what age, no matter how tall are you, no matter what skincare you are, no matter what color your hair is, whatever. There will always be something in your life that troubles you. But it's finding the peace within the chaos. It's realizing that even if things occur in your life, even if things suddenly happen, remember that the storm will pass. Always remember that. You know, it's never too late to start over. It's never too late to rebuild yourself. And I think that it's kind of a lost cause for people. All right, I'm gonna just give you an example. Like, most of the things that happen to you are actually, everything that happens to you is almost your fault. Not everything, but for the most part, everything. We put the blame on so many other people because we let their words and we let their actions defer how we feel about ourselves. And yes, that's our fault. Yes, if somebody calls me ugly, how am I going to react? If I believe that thing to be true, if I believe what they say to be true, that just shows my belief about myself. I think I'm ugly. You know, so nothing changes if nothing changes. You know, the past is nothing but a memory now. Stop bringing it up in today's terms. It's not going to change you. What you do now, what you do here, that's what will change you. But you have to be patient with yourself, because the old you will try to come back. The old you will try to reappear. But you got to stay strong. You know, I say nothing changes if nothing changes because a lot of us are stuck in the old ways. We're stuck in doing things that we don't believe to be good for ourselves, but we still do it because we're so addicted to being ourselves. But we need to change. And I found I get more and more proud of myself that, you know, with the more work I put in, with the mental reps I put in, you know, it's all in the mind. You will get your chance to change. And you'll find yourself being put in a position to where it's like, okay, what am I gonna do in this situation? You're gonna look at yourself. You're gonna look at the mirror. You're gonna be like, all right, what am I gonna do? Am I gonna still be this old person, or am I going to change? Or at least going to try to change? You know, so then you do it. And a few days go past. You might go back. You might go back to doing that thing. But hey, at least you try to stop. You know, at least you're trying to change. And I think the more that you try, and once you try, you'll make progress every single day. The more that you try to leave that thing behind you, you kind of make peace with what troubled you before. You kind of just learn how to flow. You know, it's the past, I feel like it makes you feel some type of way. But what is emotion? It's just energy in motion. You know, I heard that the other day, and it's resonated with me since. Energy in motion. Energy cannot be destroyed. It can only be transmuted. It can only be moved. So what am I saying by that? Your emotions is just the bad, negative energy, I guess. But you can transmute that into positive energy. You can transmute that into energy to better yourself, to going to the gym, to eating better. I don't know, to playing video games. I don't know, get back to yourself. And I feel like the only way you can make peace with yourself is you make peace with your past. And when you make peace with your past, I don't know, it kind of ties all into one. The past, the present, and the future. Because if there were no past, there would be no present. But if there were no present you, there would be no future. So I think we gotta learn how to stop taking every moment for granted. You know, in times when we feel angry and sad, or even, who knows, if you're going through a relationship problem, a financial problem, educational problem, remember that you are living right now. You know, you probably have a home and roof to return to at the end of the day. You probably have a group of friends, or shit, you got me, I'm your friend. So, you know, you try to remain grateful. Get outside and get some sun. There's a bunch of different things that we can find ourselves to be grateful for. And I think I just owe it to myself to be grateful, to flow, to regulate my emotions, because they're just feelings. And someone will ask me, how do you manage your emotions? How do you regulate that energy in motion? You talk to yourself. Ask yourself, how would you prefer to feel? How would you feel if you had no problems to worry about? How would you feel if you took 3 deep breaths? You can't think and take a deep breath. You can't. I don't even think, if you can, let me know. But let's do this exercise. Take a deep breath with me. Your body feels like, your mind feels like you just feel so calm, you feel at peace. The tone of your voice changes. The way you see the world will change. The way you perceive everything will change. The way you perceive yourself and your past will change. You will get your chance whenever you're ready. Whenever you're ready to face your shadow. Whenever you're ready to overcome any problems that you're having. Your time will come and you will do this. You will rise above the problem, the occasion. And you will beat whatever you're trying to beat. I honestly believe in you. You got this. But it's a journey. Don't expect anything to be an overnight success. Expect less and appreciate more. Appreciate more. And I feel like you'll be at more peace. You'll have more peace. But I really appreciate you guys, man. The day is what you make it, man. So if you want to have a peaceful day, it's on your mind. You want to have a beautiful, blissful day, it's in your mind. You gotta find ways to return back to that state. This was a kind of a deep little video, but hey, I don't know. Now I'm just yapping. I love you guys. Peace.